Calamari, salutations everyone, Squid here bringing you PBA Season 2. I'm really excited to play in the PBA. I'm lucky enough to be one of the 48 coaches, that's right, 48 coaches that comprise this league. We're divided into 4 divisions, into pools of 12, I guess. Yeah, gotta be that. And yeah, thank you to Jack for inviting me to this league. And this is a league that's post-home, so we got shiny new toys to experiment with and to basically trifle with. And I wanted this league to be where I test out some of those shiny new toys, but at the same time, I'm coming in trying to win it all. I don't know if competition is fierce, gotta say, but we'll try to aim for that, at least playoffs. Playoffs, I think, is the bare minimum. And with the team that we got, guys, I think we can make it. Because I was 10 pick out of 12, okay? And the mon that got to me that I wanted to try out more was the small wolfy boy, Zamazenta crown. Can't change the item on it, but in any other way, this mon is amazing because stats are ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous, okay? And I got to use a Zamazenta plushie for the video, guys. So really cute, really cute. So now for the second round pick, it's almost a wheel pick, so I know I can potentially get things that I want. But there was a mon that could be a Terra Captain, so I instantly decided that it was gonna be my Terra Captain, and I played my draft around it already being a Terra Captain. And it's a favorite of mine, so of course I was gonna pick it. I picked a chicken. That was supposed to be Tornadus, guys. I'm not sure what happened there, but Tornadus Therian, if you guys know, that's probably one of my favorite mons in Draft League. So getting to use it with the Terra option, it's gonna be amazing, just so amazing. And yeah, really looking forward to using Terra Tornadus here. And next, the draft advanced a little bit more, and there was a mon that I thought was an absolute menace, a terrifying mon, really scary to even look at, and just the feeling of getting to see it in person and instill sheer terror upon you guys. And of course I picked a cute moon. No, that was supposed to be a roaring moon, guys, yeah. But despite the cute moon over there, a roaring moon is actually a pretty cool mon because it's terrifying. It's a terrifying setup sweeper. It has a glaring weakness to fairy, but okay, it has to have some sort of drawback. But speed tier is amazing. Booster energy sets are really scary. Access to easy acrobatics for coverage if it needs. This mon is basically amazing. Really good choice scarfer as well. In case I don't want to choice scarf any of my other mons, so yeah, pretty amazing. So with this trio of really scary mons, I mean, look at them, they're so scary, guys. So I wanted a mon that could somehow support these with hazards. So I picked the... What the hell is that? It's a weird thing. I mean, Sandy Shocks is also a weird thing, okay? But it gives me the hazard support that I wanted in this point of the draft. So also gives me a ground type, gives me an electric type, getting that Volturn Corm with the Tornadoes and with the Roaring Moon. Really cool option for me at this point in the draft. And next I wanted to go even more supportive of these 3 mons because I feel like these 3 mons can win games by themselves and even more so if they have the right support. And so I picked Yuxi. Okay, Yuxi is normal, guys. See, maybe mons will be normal from this time onwards. So Yuxi really good check sometimes, really good supportive mon, slow momentum out, which is something that I wanted now to let my threats come in more easily. It has rocks, it's a levitator, and it's always good to have more than one, what's it called? Ground immunity, especially because since I'm thinking of tearing my tornadoes, that way I still have a ground immunity even if I tear the tornadoes, which is pretty good. And so rounding out the support core, there was a mon that I filled a very specific niche for me, so I grabbed it quite earlier than it usually goes in the draft. I wanted a Wish Passer, but all the good ones were gone, so I grabbed Darkspan. Funny looking Darkspan, actually. I don't know what happened there, but Darkspan is actually a Wish Passer. It's a fairy type that I didn't want, that I didn't have in this point of the draft, so I really needed a fairy type. It's not a good one, I'll admit, but given that Tornadoes is my Terra option, if I want to go that route, being Terra Fairy, I don't think that will be an issue at all. So it can even check some dragons or some dark types if they're not that strong or they can't Terra, because if they can Terra, Dustbun is probably not the check, but we'll see depending on the matchup, guys. So next, there was one. It can't Terra, that's why I didn't make it a Terra captain, and that's why it was unpicked up until this point in the draft. I decided, come on, that's supposed to be Volcarona, guys. So I supposedly picked Red Moth, I think, or Volcarona, I don't know. But Volcarona is another setup sweeper, guys. Tornadoes Therian, Zamazenta, Roaring Moon, Volcarona. Oh my god, the sheer power of this team is so amazing. I love it very much. But what I do love is that because all of these mons are threats, that frees me to use them in different ways than they are usually used. So Volcarona with the Quiver Dance is still a scary mon, but I can fit other coverage on it because I have scary mons and scary setup sweepers that can fill in the niche that Volcarona usually does. See what I mean? And next, I desperately needed a Fairy Resist. I needed a Poison type as well, a Grounded Poison. But I also wanted a Fairy Resist that could take potentially physical hits, which the Volcarona can take. So that's not even close to a wrap-up room, guys. Oh, I swear if I catch whoever did this to my draft presentation, I really don't know. But that's wrap-up room, I guess. And the wrap-up room is a Grounded Poison, so I can get myself rid of Toxic Spikes. I don't have Toxic Spikes, that's why Wrap-Up Room is a cheap pick. And it's also a Parting Shotter. And the Parting Shotter is really cool because I can let my setup sweepers come in much more easily, and that's honestly amazing. And so at this point of the draft, I knew what my second Terra Captain was, and I decided to grab it in case somebody else had the same idea. So I decided to pick one of the best Terra captains in the game. That's a funny looking bird. It's a cheerleader, I guess, but that's supposed to be Oricori Pompom. So Oricori Pompom, let's just... That's an ugly bird. I don't know. I feel like... don't want to look at it, guys. But Oricorio, really cool Terra option. I immediately knew that I wanted to pair up the Tornadoes with a flying type, and I knew that there was a specific form of Oricorio that let me have both of the Terra captains and still have budget for it. So Oricorio being one of the best Terra captains this generation. I think this is basically a miracle set. And it's still a flying type, so if I want to bring it, because it's a flying type, I can still do that. And it still has Quiver Dancer, so it's another set of sweeper that's scary. I mean, I love this team so much, guys. I love this team so much. So if you are paying close attention, I know it's kind of hard because the plushes aren't as they were supposed to be, I guess. But if you look at my draft and you pay close attention, I don't have a water type, so I decided to grab a water type next, and that's a bull in a bull. Funny way to depict Taurus Aqua, I guess. But yeah, Taurus Aqua is my last mon. It's an intimidator, and getting stats off of the opponent is always good. It's a mon that I can bring both defensively and offensively, so it's nice in that aspect. And this is basically the draft, guys. I'm really excited to use this team. I think Zamazenta will be broken, and I intend to abuse it every possible week that I can. And yeah, I think allowing Zamazenta was probably a mistake, but let's see how we do, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Please follow me in the upcoming season of the PBA. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys for week 1. Squid, jetting out.